Alright, can you guys hear me now? Alright, it looks like it is picking up some noise, so I'm going to continue. Please stop me if that did not solve the problem, but I think that it did. I really appreciate your patience. I'm very, very sorry for the delay. Looks like we've only got a few people here who could potentially ask questions. I appreciate everybody that took the time to be here. Seemed like a lot of people were interested, but nevertheless, we're going to get started. This should only take a few minutes here. And again, thank you for all those who are here live and showing that your interest in the league, and giving yourselves the chance to ask questions and be part of the broadcast. So, not going to be here probably more than 10 minutes. So I have some prepared remarks that I will read, and so we're just going to go from there. Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for being here today. This is how we're going to proceed with the press conference. For those of you who only have a few minutes, I will first announce at a high level what all of this means to you and the impact on the Alchemy AOE community and its league. Then I will go into some level of detail, as much as I can for now, regarding the decisions that I have reached. And then I will explain how I came to these decisions, offering a rare glimpse into the little bit of behind the scenes for the league and how all of this came to be. And then finally I will take your questions either through the voice channel or written in the stream of the chat. It looks like we don't really have enough people to do it through the stream of the chat, through live voice. Otherwise it'd just be me having a conversation with one or two other people on the stream. But if you really prefer it, we could. So with that, let us begin. The decisions that you need to know about are as follows. First of all, starting in the first quarter of 2026, I will no longer be sponsoring the league through PayPal. By that time, I will have transitioned our payment systems to our own form of cryptocurrency. Second, I will continue to sponsor the league in full using the new system until the end of the second quarter of 2026. After this point, I will commit only my time to the league and its community and will no longer be a sponsor beyond that of a typical grassroots sponsor. And then third and finally, starting now and ending with 2026, I will attempt to recruit and train people who can do what I do, with the goal that the league could function entirely without me. At the end of 2026, I will make a final decision about the continuation of the league under the available stewardship of whatever team is interested. Having established these 3 milestones, I will now provide some additional details. Firstly, regarding the cryptocurrency system, the Alchemy AOE community will be moving toward. I understand that many of you will have seen some negative reporting about crypto in the news. It is a form of payment that is not traditionally backed by any state currency and is encrypted and difficult to track. For this reason, few, if any, governments want crypto to take hold unless it is under their control. I am also aware that demand and therefore price of crypto can fluctuate wildly, jeopardizing the ability of our community to provide a reliable payout to its earners. Let me address these very reasonable concerns. Firstly, regarding demand fluctuation, our cryptocurrency, referred to as Flask, will be decoupled from other existing coins in value. I will be directly involved in regulating the purchase and sale of these tokens through smart contracts and bylaws to ensure the preservation of our unique non-monetary culture. In the beginning, the configuration of Flask will entail my personal commitment to buy any amount of such currency awarded as prizes or other payment by our community. In effect, I will be trading US dollars for winnings or map work, which is the same as what we are doing now, but with a crypto platform instead of PayPal. At the very least, a transition to Flask will continue our current system of payment without restriction of access for certain countries and with much lower transaction fees. Long-term demand for Flask will be created by linking possession of the currency to leadership and influence in the direction of the community. The analog is that Flask may represent shares in a publicly traded company. The most notable item that could be voted on could be customizations seen in subsequent seasons of the league, such as themes for seasonal app pools. Maybe we have an election for where Alchemy League goes next, and the weights of everyone's votes are according to how many shares of the coin they possess. Secondly, I would like to address concerns about trusting our new cryptocurrency, Flask. Many of you who have been a part of this journey over the past few years know that I have taken the path of servant leadership. There is, in my view, a somewhat toxic culture of profiteering in gaming, which is not, let's be honest work. In the past, I have made no secret of my disdain for Twitch and its monetization policies, and this sentiment has strained my relationship with content creators who do. I have sacrificed much promotion and growth to take this position and influence others to do the same. If you cannot trust me to set up this new currency system, then I am not sure who in the Age of Empires universe you would find to oversee something like that. I really think that I've earned your trust on this. And number two, though, is, and more importantly, is I want all of you to be involved and have input in the development of Flask. Please spread the word and join me in researching and debating the details. What we set up in the coming months will hopefully echo for many years to come. I have created a crypto talk channel in the server for us to do that. Let's get this right together. The remaining details that I can share speak largely to why this decision has been made, pertaining to my desire to no longer sponsor and possibly not even host Alchemy League. Simply put, I want Alchemy League to last forever. Truth is, bringing together this community is the only thing I have accomplished these past 5 years. I need to make sure before investing additional time that it will go somewhere. The community is not ready to operate without TechChariot, but if it can be made to, then I am confident that what we have built will indeed last forever. The first step for a self-sustaining league is to cut the umbilical cord. I cannot ask any one person to invest $1,600 per year to run the league. Financially, Alchemy League must stand on its own, whether that's through smaller prize pools or a larger donor base. The second step is even more important than the first, and pertains to the time commitment required to run Alchemy League. I regard the value of this time as large compared to the cost of the prizes, and likewise cannot ask any one person to undertake it. Without custom maps, hosting Alchemy League would be largely trivial, since most of the seeding and matchmaking is automated with a proprietary computer program. But customizations are an important attraction that must be done right, and I insist that they remain a part of who we are. In parallel with our cryptocurrency discussion, I will prepare a charter for the community that documents who we are, what we stand for, and how we do things. It won't contain anything new, except maybe crypto terms, but it will codify what we have already been doing. I look forward to working with all of you to ensure that the charter is fair and the talents of our community are well matched to available roles. Now, in my original draft of these remarks, I devoted a few pages to my own personal situation, but upon review, decided that dragging the internet through my personal life would be unprofessional and counterproductive. Suffice it to say that it was my original plan to host the league as is, but my personal situation requires that I try and get the league on its feet to be able to run without my involvement, since my own access may not be assured in the coming years. So, to recap, I'll be transitioning the league's payment system to that of cryptocurrency, and that transition will be complete by the end of this year. So after these next 2 upcoming seasons, payment will no longer be made through PayPal. And then for the next 2 seasons after that, I will still continue to sponsor the prize pool and the map sourcing on my own for the next 2 seasons in 2026 through a crypto system. And then for 2 seasons after that, up to 2 seasons after that, we will continue to. I will be willing to host the league with my time, but I will not sponsor the league for quarter 3 and quarter 4 of 2026 out of my own pocket. These are the announcements that I have made today. I thank all of you for coming and for hearing it live. And with that, I will take any of your questions. Okay. Well, small turnout today, so we will reevaluate the league. Thank you guys all so much for coming. We'll reevaluate the league in the coming months and operating according to that timeline. Thank you for listening to the goals that I've placed, and maybe I can do this for forever. Maybe it'll work out that way. Maybe it'll be full steam ahead. At the very least for the next year or so. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and let's make this happen. Let's make Alchemy League self-sufficient. Thank you guys so much, and I look forward to working with you on that.